YouTube, what's up? My name is Chicken Fried Rice and welcome to this week's Royal Canadian Armored Force Top Play of the Week. This week we're going to be featuring Rush, who's going to be playing in his KV3, and you guys are going to see he's played quite a nice game for us. So Rush here is going to start off doing a little bit of everything, and you can see he is in a platoon with two other Royal Canadian Armored Force members. He's in a platoon with Reaver and Corporal Mance. Not only that, but on the other team, if you look carefully, the top two on the other team, the M4 and the IS, are Dorsai and Airborne, both members of Royal Canadian Armored Force. Also, they have Ratty as artillery and the AMX-13 F3. So basically, we have a platoon on each side. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a little bit of a fairly good team competition, and Rush here is going to make it not really of a competition, more of a one-way domination. So Rush here, approaching the top of this beautiful sand dune in the middle of the desert, decides to take a little bit of a peek over. Now at this point in the game, nothing's really certain what's happening, and this is really the deciding moments. Right now, you can see Johnny Cash over there, who is part of another clan, not ours, but he's Johnny Cash, you know, he's a very good, well-known musician, so gotta shout him out right there. Probably not him though, some guy has his name. So right there to the left of Reaver, well actually Rush, Reaver took a big hit, and 200 hit points were taken away from him. Nothing too big yet is happening, so right now he's tracked, he's lost his driver. Obviously he's going to use his health, his first aid kit to save his driver, because I can tell you guys, driving a tank without a driver is a serious pain in the ass. So Corporal Mance and all those guys are holding that side. Here we have Rush, who's going to take a peek here and sees a little bit of a Panzer IV, and he doesn't really have a shot on him, unfortunately, so they're just waiting to see how things turn out. And this is probably the less exciting part of the game, which happens in every game. It's that little bit of a spot where you're uncertain where you want to be pushing. So obviously you can tell that majority of the enemy team went towards the K5 line, right around on the bottom of the map. So they're all pushing around the city area, and so there's nothing left guarding on this side. So Rush and his platoon are going to start pushing now. Unfortunately for them, their team lowered to the city is not faring too well, and the enemy is starting really to push hard towards the cap. So what Rush here does is he does a little bit of a turnaround right here in the middle of the desert, and the reason for this is he's trying to throw off the enemy artillery. If he keeps going in a straight line, artillery is going to have a direct shot on him. That, and also he wants to turn around and he wants to be able to go straight back and help out. You see Reaver over there is starting to pick off people from the high ground, trying to slow down their advance on the cap. Already Rush with 2 kills, and we're about 4 minutes, so this is a little bit of a slower start to the game, but you know, no worries about that. KV3, maybe not the biggest sniper tank, but Rush is making do with it. You make do with what you have, and he's definitely going to do some work with this tank. So let's just speed things up here, because he is displacing position right there. Reaver took another hit. He's down to 47% health, and a little bit more and he will be out of it. So right here, M6, boom, bounce off the M6. Now that's unfortunate, but the M6 does have some pretty good thick frontal armor, so Rush is going to try and get another shot in here. Hopefully he's going to not bounce as much. Let's see, aiming straight for the track, and it hits the turret for 400 damage. That is one seriously damaging shot. Loading another one, and this one's not really going to be a contestant. He's just going to hit it straight in the side armor and get the kill. Now obviously if you see Rush playing his KV3, I'm going to recommend you guys either go in the other way, and if he's on your team, well, I'll just pile up behind him and let him lead the offensive, because it seems to be working. Right there you have Reaver down to 18% going up against Airborne, who is in his IS over there. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, Airborne is right there. So they got a little bit of a duel going on here, except it's just Rush versus 3 enemies. Rush pulling up here. He's going to go and take down this IS. Boom. That's kill number 4. Is he going to get team annihilation? I'm not sure. If you guys don't know what a team annihilation in my book is when you kill 7 enemies. It counts as a team annihilation. Basically, it means you've killed half of the team around. And that in my book counts as a team annihilation. Right there, he's making some serious work of Airborne, who doesn't really have any cover, and he's just pushing against that one tank over there. And Rush keeps pushing. Here we go. He's going for his 6th kill there. No, doesn't get it. He has to do a little bit more damage if he wants to be able to kill this guy. Second shot, is he going to get it? IS right there. Boom. Ammo racks in. That is beautiful. He is at 6 kills. 3 people on his team, 3 people on the enemy team. We're going to see how this turns out. Now you notice he just killed 3 people, and his team was at a disadvantage of 3 people. So basically he just killed people so bad. And yep. So Rush here taking a little bit of a pause. Now when you're one of the last players in the game, you don't want to be too aggressive, because if you are too aggressive, you're going to get yourself killed. You want to be smart about what you do. And right there you see Dorsai pops up in his French tank. Now Rush thinking, let's say hi to Dorsai. He's just going to say boom. Unfortunately for him, he just missed right there. And luckily for him, though, he also has some ammo left over. Now the KV-3 has an okay ammo capacity, so that means he's going to be able to fire off a bit more shots. Now here's the problem. Rush is staying stationary in the middle of the desert. Artillery is going to hone in on him. And that's not a very good thing, because artillery can take him out of his game. Dorsai, not as much, because Rush right now has the high ground advantage. And the high ground, as we all know, is great to have in any form of situation. Whether it's a video game about tanks or warplanes or anything. Pretty much in any battlefield situation, the high ground gives you the upper hand. So Rush here at the place of going and taking on Dorsai straight on, which would have been the dumb thing to do. Is going to be a little bit more smart about it. He's going to go and flank, and right when he's flanking, he comes up against a T-25-2, wastes no time taking that out. Enemy artillery Radegast is right there, and Rush unfortunately misses a shot on him, but he's going to redeem himself right there, and he's going to take out his friendly enemy. And he's just waiting for his radical to zoom up. And unfortunately for him, the KV-3, as I said before, not the greatest sniper tank. It's not really meant for this, but you have to make do with what you get. And so Rush is there. He's loading up another round. Now I'm not sure if he's going to go for another shot or for the artillery. And by the way, guys, Rush has breached the team annihilation mark. He has successfully done a team annihilation, reaching 7 kills. But you know what? He's probably going to reach another 2 more. Doesn't seem like his ally in the KV-1's doing much, but we'll see about that. So Rush is having some fun here with Ratty over there, and he's going to go for another shot, and boom, that killed Ratty. That's 8 kills for Rush. Rush is absolutely destroying this guy. Yeah, Rush coming up against Dorsai, who is in a French tier 7 heavy tank. Rush going in, firing 1 shot. Unfortunately for him, he gets tracked right there. This is not a very good situation, especially not against French tank. Luckily for him, Dorsai does not have the autoloader on this tank, and Rush finishes him off. And you know what, guys? Rush just annihilated the enemy team. So as usual, guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Please subscribe. If you want to know when videos are up, or play with me or any of the people in the Royal Canadian Armored Force clan, follow me on Twitter, and I will be posting tweets about that, and I will see you guys all next time.